No, but just to skip on the scene kid thing, what the fuck is up with tight pants? I mean, it's not just scene kids. You see a bunch of people walking around in tight pants nowadays.
I don't mind it when it's a good-looking chick wearing tight pants.
Okay, nobody does, because that's kind of the style. Females wear tight pants, males wear baggy pants.
I don't like it when I see, like, there was this Mexican woman, and she was wearing these white jeans that were so tight. I don't know how the fuck she put them on. They looked like she spray painted them on.
Oh.
She had one of those above the vagina bellies, and then she had her regular belly on top of that, and it was sort of pouring over the top of the jeans, and it was disgusting.
The above the vagina belly is actually part of the regular belly. They just cut their regular belly in half with their fucking waistband over years and years. It's like Chinese foot binding, and then you end up with this smaller belly underneath of it. It's fucking gross. I've heard it called a front butt.
It's disgusting.
And then her camel toe looked like the camel had a bunion.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was not necessary.
Well, it's true. It was like she had camel toe on one side, and it was like twice as long as it should have been, and then no camel toe on the other side. It was either that or she was packing heat.
Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that image today. Excuse me. I'm going to go scrub away the sin.
I just saw a story about somebody who was shoplifting and hiding shit in their fat folds. I didn't really read it, though. I just looked at the picture of the chick, and I was like, yep, look at her.
Ugh.
Fat thief.
Wait a second. Was this at a grocery store?
I think it was at some kind of chain store, like a Walmart or something like that. It could have been a grocery store.
Because you remember that old Jane's Addiction video where he's like stealing in the grocery store? Perry Farrell is dressed as a woman and he's stealing stuff, and he like carries a turkey between his legs. That actually happened. I saw that on one of those dumbest criminals caught on tape type of thing. A woman actually put a Christmas turkey up between her thighs under her skirt and like waddled out of the store with it, and she was caught later.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah, it is gross.
Didn't she get like hypothermia from that?
I guess. I mean, it's cold, right?
You gotta serve that to your family.
Yeah.
This is between my legs chicken.
This is vagina turkey. Vagina turkey.
It's wearing a condom.
Oh, well, it can't be as bad as pulling a trouser out of your a trouser out of your ass.
A trouser out of your ass.
Yeah. Sorry, that one.
Yeah, I say the stupidest things on this show. Fuck off to everyone who's laughing at me.
Sorry, I was dying to use that one.
Well, thank you. Now I feel sad.
That's not the soundboard. That's the awkward moment generator. That's what it does. You just pushed a button on that thing. What do I do? Zinger.
So there was a guy going around in one of the counties nearby here, and he was driving around. It was on the news last night, and he was in a little red car, exposing himself and masturbating to teenage girls after they got off the school bus from high school. And the two girls that they interviewed, they did the thing where they blur out their faces because I guess they were embarrassed, but their voices were, and they were explaining what had happened. And one of the girls said, and I quote, "If they find him, I'm sure I could ID him." Now, was she meaning that she recognized his face?
Oh, no. It's like, are you sure this is the guy? I don't know. Pull down his pants.
Because that's a scene right out of Porky's, isn't it?
It was a little red Corvette from Prince blasting when he pulled up to him.
That would be priceless. What would make somebody run around and just, expose themselves and masturbate? What would do that to a person?
I have no idea. Obviously an exhibitionist.
But, I mean, I don't get it. It's like the Chatroulette people. I don't get that. I just don't understand.
On Tiny Chat too.
I bet you if I had a video camera, okay, and I went down the busy street, the busiest street in town on the busiest day of the week, and I went up to random guys with my video camera, and I said, "Hey, I'm about to post this on the internet for all the world to see. Do your favorite dance move." I bet you it would be like 1 in 30 or less that would actually bust a dance move and let me put it online. Yet you go around on Chatroulette and there's tons of guys with their cock out.
That's funny. There's also people dancing on Chatroulette for no fucking reason. There'll be like a guy with a stormtrooper helmet on, and it'll just be dancing, and I'll be like wincing, like, oh shit, when's the cock gonna come out? But the cock never comes out sometimes. Sometimes they just want to like get loose or something. I don't fucking know.
I don't have any problem with people, dancing on Chatroulette. That's fine. I just don't understand why all the cock.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Weird trolls.
Were there always this many people on the planet that like had this urge to show their dick to anonymous people? Just they've never had a fucking method of doing so. Are we just now noticing this segment of the population, or is the population growing this segment because of the new media?
I call them lazy flashers. Like, back in the old days, you had to put work into being a flasher. You had to, get a trench coat. You had to, cut some pants off at the knee and tie them to your leg so it looked like you had pants on. Then you had to walk around in the park until you saw a little old lady, and then you had to, open your trench coat and show where you're meat and potatoes.
Do you think if there was a Chatroulette where, like, every time you connected it was a little old lady, like they would all go there? Because they could do a great public service. They could just go sit in a chat room and deflect all these fucking flasher people from the regular chat rooms. Then they can feel useful.
I can see that. I can see that, actually. This old lady sitting there. All right, honey. Start beating that meat.
Oh, God. What if a real flasher came up on a real old lady and that actually happened? Do you think the flasher would be horrified? Like, this isn't part of it?
I don't know, man. I've heard some horrible stories.
Yeah.
God, that would be weird to see. Open the trench coat and okay, go ahead and beat your meat. How can you have any pudding if you don't beat your meat?
Oh, dear.
It's like old lady's walking in the park, just minding her own business. Some guy comes up, flashes her, and she just stands there. For what?
And she just stands there and what?
The old lady looks at him. Well, you want me to take my pants down and bend over, or what?
Oh, Lord. Let me move my diaper for you. Crinkle, crinkle.
So there's this guy, and he really wants to marry a virgin. I don't know why, but he does. And so he goes and he gets this great idea. He's going to adopt a little girl and then marry her when she's of legal age. So that he doesn't get the whole dad marrying the daughter weirdness that Woody Allen did, he decides that what he's going to do is send her to a monastery where she'll live with, chaste monks and grow up all clean and virtuous and everything. So he adopts her and sends her off to the monastery, and, years later, when it's the day of her 18th birthday, he picks her up and he takes her to Vegas, and they get married, and they get in the honeymoon suite, and he goes, I know you're a virgin, so I'll be very, very gentle, because I know this is your first time. And she looks at him and she goes, oh, just spit on your cock like the monks did.
Oh, God. Yeah, I figured, like, a bunch of monks that aren't supposed to do anybody. Yeah, just put a chick in the middle of it. That's a good recipe.
Yeah. It's a shitty joke when the first words out of the next person's mouth is, oh, God.
That's my reaction to a lot of jokes.